this is Tiffany from the Sizzix Design Team, and I have a fun project for you today. We're going to be creating these Valentine's Day kits for your kids or even with your kids. And the kit will include all the pieces needed to make this little floating animal in 4 different variations. So let's begin. For the Kids Craft Kit, we'll be using these 4 dies. These are the Floating Animals Bigs dies. And it comes in a big set of 4. It's the first time I'd ever seen dies come in a whole package like this. But if you have one, you're going to want all 4 of them, so I understand now why they package them together. So you get a crab, a frog, a dolphin, and an octopus. In addition to the Floating Animals Bigs dies, you'll also need some fun foam. I cut mine down to 5.5 by 5.5 inch squares. I have it in turquoise, pink, and red, just for Valentine's Day colors. You'll also need 1.25 inch corks. I got these from Michael's. They also have them at Home Depot, Lowe's, Joann's. You can find them on Amazon. Googly eyes, I have a big assortment so I can have lots of fun with those. Vellum bags, you can use whatever you have on hand, whether it's like clear cellophane bags, little paper bags, craft bags, whatever you have on hand, but you want it to be bigger than 5.5 inches in length and width so that it fits the foam creature. You'll also need some medium dots for the googly eyes, some stamps. I'm using Lawn Fawn's chevron backdrops and Float My Boat, some inks, and some labels. This is the Avery 8163 size. You can use whatever sizes that you have on hand, and some craft cardstock. So let's begin. So to use these big dies, you just need 2 cutting plates, and your sandwich is going to be cutting plate, die, foam, cutting plate. Run that through your machine, and it'll come out really clean like this. So here are some directions that I created and printed out. I used 4.25 by 5.5 sheets of craft cardstock. So I trimmed it and then I printed onto the A2 sized cardstock. And I will have this file with the tutorial so that you can easily print these out yourself at home. So on this side, we are going to stamp some navy chevron waves or zigzag waves. I'm going to use some navy ink. So you just repeat that process with the other instructions that you may have on hand. You can even use patterned paper if this is a step that you want to avoid. So now we're going to stamp our labels. Again, this is something that the kids can do if you don't feel up to it or if it's something that they enjoy doing. My kids like to stamp, so I'm just going to create a very simple stamped image on this tag. And there you go. Just have to attach the Google eyes to the medium dots, and the Google eyes will go in the eye socket of each animal, but it's probably best to leave them off so that the kids can do it themselves. That's something that they would probably like to do. So all you want to do is keep them intact. You're going to take the dot off of the sticky backing and then just adhere it to the eyes. And you want to leave it just like that so that you can include it in the craft kit without them getting sticky. So just repeat that for every eyeball that you might need. So now we're going to attach dots to the cork. And they are going to be assembled like this. So for the octopus, it's just going to slide through the body, and then you're going to put a dot right here so that the child can stick the head onto the cork. For the dolphin, the cork is going to go through its body like this, and the dorsal fin is going to go at the top like that. So you want to have 2 or more dots so that the dorsal fin sticks. So you don't want to remove the backing, leave it on. That way you can slip it into the craft kit without it getting stuck onto other objects. Before you package them up, a fun thing you can do is stamp hearts at the end of each cork. You can go ahead and pack your bags, and if these are going to your children's friends, you can have them do this as well. So just put the instructions down, the animal pieces, 2 googly eyes, and the cork. If you want to add another treat, you can do so as well. Then you just take your labels and you can stick it on like that. You can even add some twine before you add the label. And there you go. And this was Tiffany from the Sizzix Design Team showing you how to put together these fun Valentine's Day craft kits for your kids or with your kids. Here's my little octopus floating. Thanks for watching.